What's poppin', everyone? Odima here. Now, if you like smartphones, you know that there are different kinds of smartphones that are released in a year. There are the budget smartphones, the entry-level smartphones, the camera phones, the flagships. Now, what you may not know is that there are phones that are released that are centered around the battery. Phones like the Techno Pouvoir series and Umidigi's Power series. Now, in this video, I'll be covering the Umidigi Power 3 and giving you my overall first thoughts and impressions of this device. So let's get into it. The Umidigi Power 3 has a very plain looking design. It doesn't have all of these fancy gradient finishes. It's a plastic back with a camera module that reminds me of some devices. I mean, how do these not look similar? Come on. I don't know why people are actually using this camera module design. I know Apple had a good reason, but I don't think that was the same reason the Google Pixel used, and I don't think that's the same reason that these guys are using here. But hey, it gives your phone a unique look, so I'm cool with that. Now, one thing I know Umidigi phones for is the fact that they are quite heavy. So I'm averaging that this phone may be around 190 grams up to 223 grams at most. And then with what it's packing inside, I actually will not be surprised if it's very heavy. But then it also has all of its peripherals. It has the power button, the volume rocker. There's no special button for the Google Assistant. There's no special button that does any special things on the phone. And it also has a fingerprint scanner at the back with some Umidigi branding. So overall, it's a plain design. It's not supposed to be a flash and pizzazz phone. It's just a phone that you have for what you get inside, not what you get on the outside. So overall, if it's the design, I'm fine with that. But the display department is actually where I like it a lot. It's a 1080 by 2340p display with a pixel density of 401, and it's a 6.53 inch screen, so it's very huge. And for someone like me, I love huge screens. Like, the bigger the screen, the more things I can fit into my screen, and so the more things I can enjoy and the more clarity of what I'm watching. And then it's a 1080p screen. I mean, wow, that is amazing. Even for a battery phone, I will give it to Umidigi here. They actually did a lot of work, and the bezels are quite thin. Just a little bit of chin though, but hey, it's better than having a humongous chin like some people. Not my words. And it also has a notch. You can live with that. It's not a really big deal. So overall, even in the display department, I'm very impressed. Now, the Umidigi Power 3 comes with some very interesting specs. It comes with 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of internal storage, an 18 watts fast charger in the box, which is actually good because it's coming with a 6150 mAh battery, which is absolutely huge. If I were to put this in context, this could be basically a 2-day phone for a partially aggressive user. For an aggressive user, I think you'd still be able to kill it in a day with maybe about 8 to 9 hours of screen on time. But if you're a partial power user, I think you can go 2 days on a single charge with this phone. And then the 18 watts of fast charging is good compared to 10 watts that we get on some other devices. Not my words. And the chip that comes with the phone, very good chip in my opinion. It's the best chip that MediaTek had to make in 2018, which is the MediaTek Helio P60. Now the MediaTek Helio P60 can handle PUBG in HD settings at high frame rates, and you will see no form of stutter or lag. So in the specs department, this phone kills it. It's just like I said, it's a battery phone. You're not looking at it from what you get from the outside. It's the internals that actually are the interesting parts. And the chip that comes with this phone is a 12nm process chip, which is very battery efficient. So I like that. Okay, so the Umidigi Power 3 has a very interesting camera setup. It's 4 cameras at the back, and it has a 48 megapixel main camera, a 13 megapixel ultra wide camera, a 5 megapixel macro lens, and a 5 megapixel depth sensor. Now this is one of the most versatile camera setups on a smartphone. I'm very impressed actually, and I have to say, the more megapixel counts on all of these cameras are very good. Most smartphones at this price point would normally have, say, 16 megapixel main camera, 5 megapixel ultra wide, or maybe 8 megapixel ultra wide, then a 5 megapixel depth sensor, or even 2 megapixels, and then a 2 megapixel macro lens. Oh my god, those megapixel counts are just not there. Yes, I always say it that it's not about the megapixel count, it's more about the camera software. But then the megapixel count will make your shots more detailed, which will make it more pleasant to the eye. So both sides come into play when you're talking about the camera, and from what I'm seeing here, the Umidigi Power 3 is doing a good job there. But then I can't talk about software yet till we actually get the phone and put it through its paces. From what I'm seeing, it may produce decent shots. The Umidigi F1 that I had produces very good shots actually. I was impressed, and then with more software updates, it keeps getting better and better, so I expect no less from this one. Now the Umidigi Power 3 is a power-packed package, I have to say. A 6150 mAh battery, a very versatile camera system, fast charging, reverse charging, and generally a good display. I am very impressed, very impressed. And it also has a 60 megapixel selfie camera. I mean, what exactly do you want from another phone that costs the same that you can't get here? I am very impressed with the Umidigi Power 3, I have to say it. But after listening to all these things, what do you think? Is the Umidigi Power 3 for you, or would you rather get a more expensive phone that has more bells and whistles, or rather more features than this? Let me know in the comment sections below. More videos will be coming very soon, so please subscribe, follow me on Twitter and Instagram for updates, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Peace.